It's that time of the month. We know what's going on. It's the achievement of the week review in question mark. Overall, I do want to state that June was very boring. Is where I'm gonna go with it. I felt like the very beginning of June was pretty garbage, as we'll talk about as we go along. But it's definitely a very lackluster like experience right now to be an achievement of the week, and it's yeah. I honestly, for people that didn't go and play this event, I totally get it. Like I just totally get it. Right now we're what over halfway through, or yeah, we just beat the halfway point just a little bit ago, and I man, it has been rough. But let's get into it before I melt down. First, we're going to talk about the Cartoon Climber achievement from Gex for PS1. Uh, Overall, Gex is a pretty mid game, and this is just beating a certain level, which I guess you could. There's going to be a big problem with almost every single achievement here is that it's just kind of boring. Uh, and I kind of just want to put it like right here. It's kind of just a mid offering, is how I would put it. There's really nothing else I would care to say about it. But yeah, that's basically Gex in a nutshell. It wasn't that hard. I will say that I almost missed it because I just fell asleep. But the next one was a Tekken 2 achievement, which you think would be cool, but it's just finish arcade mode as Yoshimitsu, which took like maybe based on easiness factor alone, this is definitely F. Like it was just so pathetic that this of all things was an achievement of the week. It took maybe, and I do mean this legit, like 4 minutes to actually get this done. It was really, really pathetic. Uh, I think it's probably the easiest achievement on this entire thing so far, which is really dumb. But yeah, that didn't take that long. Uh, and then this was unlock Lanky in Donkey Kong 64. I couldn't remember his name there. Uh, I mean, it showcased a bit of the game. You have to play a little bit, not too much, like maybe an hour. Especially if you don't know the game. Like I know a little bit, but even then, I'm not like good. I think it's probably like up here. I think it does okay. It's not like if you're not a big fan of the game like me, it's not gonna break the bank, right? It's not the worst offering in the world, but at the same time, it's not great. I do think it's just like serviceable. Next, we get into finally the good part of June. I know it took this long. We have King of the Jungle from Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, which was collect all the Precursor orbs in Forbidden Jungle, forcing you to explore and actually engage with the very first level, or potentially the very first level of the game. Was actually I hate that this scrolls down. I did why, but I do think that this is definitely going to go into A because it is one of my favorite ways of doing achievement of the weeks. This is supposed to be a way that you can explore and engage with newer games that you maybe have not played before, and I feel like this is definitely up there. Whereas Polaroid Pete showcased like a game that I haven't really seen and made you go far enough in it, this one at least forces you to engage with it. Yes, it's a little collectathoning, which is why it's not an S. I get that. I get that. But of everything, it's not just beat a level. It's not just get around clear. It's not just for the achievement of the month. It's not just beating the game. And I feel like it inherently is a good showcase of it. Plus, it doesn't take that long. And Jack and Daxter is a good game itself. So, yeah. Next, we get to Little Big Planet, which I actually did find myself enjoying going for this achievement. This is Repair Boy, which I think is just complete Mortar Do, I think is the level name. I don't have the fucking thing pulled up right now, which is my bad, but overall, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Uh, Sorry, I was making sure. Yeah, it is Mortar Do. I think it's just like mid. It's like serviceable. We're gonna put it right there. It's almost C tier. I would love to put it in there, but I do think Little Big Planet's a better game than that. Um, and I will say you have to explore a bit of Little Big Planet to actually get anywhere with it. So there's that. And next we have achievement of the month, which was for Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which I didn't really enjoy. I don't think achievement of the months, in my opinion, really shouldn't be the games that we have gotten. We've gotten Chibi Robo, we've gotten Donkey Kong Country 2, Pokemon Emerald, Metal Gear Solid 2. A Sly Cooper, I do think fits really well, and Wind Waker. The reason I say the rest don't fit in comparison to Sly Cooper is because while Sly Cooper is popular, it is not a mainstay like, oh, you bought this console, go and get this. Sly Cooper, while being well regarded, is still not as popular than the other ones. And I feel like we need a little bit more toned down achievement of the months. And um it didn't really succeed with the next one, but that'll come up. I'm not really sure where to put this because I do think it does better than a few of the other achievement of the months, but at the same time, I think I there's just so many better options. Like it's not even beating the game. I don't know. It feels kind of lazy, which makes me feel pretty lazy. Um, I'm struggling here. Maybe like between here, I think Emerald's a little better in this regard. It's not arbitrary like Chibi Robos was. I'm gonna give it right before Emerald. Uh, yeah, I think that's fair. So this is how the list is shaking up. We're not gonna edit anything, but we finally have a new A rank to talk about. I know I've changed stuff around, to make this a little better, but that's where we're at right now, which is, in my opinion, a little lackluster. July will be pretty short because June actually technically ended wherever the last June one was. Where'd I put it? Not fourth. It was the fifth one. Uh, this one ended up ending literally July 6th, but it started in June, so it's a part of it. So July is ultimately gonna be like what, 3 games or something? I think I get check right. Oh, it's gonna be 4, barely 4. Um, but yeah, overall, it I feel like actually it wasn't that bad. I don't think we got. Oh, never mind. We got Tekken 2. I forgot. Tekken 2 is so. What a terrible achievement of the week. Like terrible. But so far that's where we're sitting. I know this is a lot shorter, but like is very uninteresting. Jack and Daxter was the only thing that I thought was like it held my attention the whole way through because it is a fun game. Uh, Little Big Planet. The only reason I don't actually rank it higher is because it's just a level to beat. It's not very engaging, and I think we need much more interesting achievement of the week. It's starting to get really stale, and I'm hopeful that something turns around in the next month. Um, though, based on everything, I doubt it.